So as you can see, next year is going to be a pretty huge year for Disney. As you know, I'm pretty much going to be calling 2019 the year of Disney, as they're launching their streaming service, Disney Plus. Not only that, all their movies that they're releasing next year, as we're talking about Avengers 4, Toy Story 4, Star Wars Episode 9, and Lion King. Lion King, which the trailer that they just released last week is... It left me speechless. I don't even know what to say about it, but we gotta talk about this. Welcome back to Radio Shack. Now, as you can see, we're here to talk about Lion King. The trailer was released last week on Thanksgiving, and I know I'm a little bit late, but we still have to talk about it. Now, growing up, I had 3 movies that I would watch all the time, and that was Disney's Aladdin, Tarzan, and Lion King. Lion King being my favorite, and still is my favorite animated movie of all time. So much so that I rewatched it over and over again until I eventually broke my VHS tape. If you know what that is, but clearly it is one of my favorite movies of all time. But as soon as I found out that they were remaking it as a quote-unquote live action movie, I was a little hesitant, just because when something's already as good or as perfect as it can get as the animated movie was, you don't want to see it touched. But you know, they already did Cinderella, they did Beauty and the Beast, they did Jungle Book, so I feel like that I could give it a chance. And seeing that Jon Favreau was behind it, you know, the one who did the first Iron Man, who did Jungle Book, so I can put my faith in Jon Favreau for this. And watching that trailer last week, it was bone chilling. It gave me goosebumps. I mean, I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. But it was an awesome trailer. I mean, the CG in this is just phenomenal. I mean, if you've seen the original Jungle Book, well, the Jungle Book movie released 2 years ago, and the CG in that was pretty good. Now, comparing it to this trailer that we just saw for Lion King, is just... its CG is phenomenal. Of course, we're going to get better and better, but man, the CG is great. But the visuals in here are beautiful. I mean, I can't lie. Baby Simba's pretty adorable. I can't lie. I'm not going to lie. But the visuals here are phenomenal. And then, as you can see, we're going through the trailer and we get that voiceover by James Earl Jones. Mufasa himself is just... It's great to hear his voice, you know. I mean, not only is it awesome that they got him to come back as Darth Vader for a couple scenes in Rogue One, but the fact that they got him back for Mufasa for Lion King is just... it's just magic. Lightning in a bottle twice. But that does raise a little question for me. It upsets me a little bit, just because I feel like if you can get Mufasa back, why couldn't you get Jeremy Irons back as Scar? Because the way they bounced off each other in the original movie was great. But that's no knock against Chiwetel Ejiofor, who is playing Scar in this version, because I love anything he's in. He did great as Mordo in Doctor Strange, so I'm looking forward to that. But I just really wish we could have got Jeremy Irons back. But hearing his voiceover, seeing the scenes go over and over again, and when he drops the line, soon the sun will set on my time here, and we see the stampede of the wildebeest, it's just like, you know exactly what that scene means. It hits you in the feels. Everybody should know what that means. Everybody named Mama should know what it means if you haven't seen the original movie. But that, whew, we have to go through that again. But this time with this CG, I don't know if I can do it. I was pretty messed up as a kid, but I'm not gonna lie, I might tear up in the movie theater. Just a little bit. And speaking of which, with the CG, we know in the original movie we saw a fight between Scar and Simba, and with this CG, we're pretty much gonna be seeing Animal Planet in the movie theater. Pretty graphic. But hearing the voiceover from James Earl Jones wasn't just the icing on the cake, because then they hit us with the music. instantly hit you, took you back to the original movie. It's just, oh my god, the chills, the goosebumps, just amazing. Now I know there's people that made videos and did pictures of how the shots compared to the original movie, and they're fearing that it's going to be shot for shot Lion King, you know. But you can expect that because it is a remake. But also, I have faith in Jon Favreau just because he did Jungle Book, which was not an exact shot-for-shot remake of the original Jungle Book. They added some scenes in there, and I expect the same thing in this. But I mean, I got a feeling that, I mean, I guess we can all guarantee that the opening of Lion King is going to be the same shot-for-shot as the original movie. I mean, why not? That's perfect in its own right. And since you got Beyonce, I have no doubt that they're going to have her sing the opening Circle of Life. I mean, if you have Beyonce, why wouldn't you have that happen? I mean, I'm not the biggest fan, but why wouldn't you not have that happen? But I feel like we're going to have more added scenes. Some things are going to be taken out, some things are going to be added in. One thing I do want to see is I want to see the rivalry between Scar and Mufasa. What is the story behind that? Like, are you jealous because Mufasa's the king, or is because he's older, stronger? Are you mad that he was chosen to be king over you? What's the story here? Are we gonna have like a little Thor Loki situation here? I want to know the story behind that. But other than that, this trailer was awesome. I mean, if you didn't know, it's the second most viewed trailer of all time now. And that's crazy in its own right. Guarantee, well, Avengers is making $2 billion. I'm calling that right there. But I guarantee Lion King is going to be $1 billion in its own right. But what did you think of the trailer? Also, what is your favorite Disney animated movie? Comment below, join the conversation. And as always, if you enjoy my thoughts, make sure you like, subscribe, and don't forget to power up that notification bell anytime you will be notified when I upload a video. Now we have 3 movies coming out next month, which is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Bumblebee, and Aquaman. Do we want to do reviews for that? Comment below, let me know. You know, I don't really want to make it a review, but more of a sharing my thoughts and having a conversation about it. But my last video will be in the link description down below. And until my next video, I will see you later.